there is a question. Loka Kalyana Vasana, the desire for serving the world, helping the world. Is it good or bad? Will it affect? Okay. See, the principle of Karmayoga is Ishwararpitam Nechaya Kritam Chitta Shodakam Mukti Sadhakam. Whatever you do as offering to Ishwara will help you to purify your subconscious impressions. Chitta Shodakam Mukti Sadhakam. And once Chitta becomes purified, it will enable for liberation, Mukti. Right? Ishwararpitam Nechaya Kritam Chitta Shodakam Mukti Sadhakam. So the Karma Yoga is a basic prescription in spirituality, service. Why Karma Yoga is so important? Because all our life, we do everything for me, the ego. Me, mine. The center is I, me, mine. Okay. So this center is not real, false. It's a false center. I, me, mine is a false center. So how do I come out of this false center? You start doing something for the universe. No. So no, don't make a. This is the principle, okay? You don't add your own confusion to that. So do service to the universe. How is the service to be done? Universe to be done. The Ishvara himself is appearing as the cosmos, Virat Rupa. Okay, so Ishvara is appearing as the cosmos. Every living being and non-living being is form of Ishvara. Chara, achara. So when you do service to the Ishvara in the form of cosmos, it can be one individual, it can be a group of people, it can be animals, it can be plants. What makes a difference is your attitude. Your inner understanding makes a difference. If you are saying, I am helping somebody, the I am is there, help is there. It doesn't qualify Karma Yoga. It doesn't correct. I am helping so much, say I am helping this person so much, that person so much. It doesn't qualify for Karma Yoga. Okay? No. See, I'm married. I'm taking care of my husband so nicely. I am a Karma Yogi. It doesn't come into Karma Yoga. Because again and again you are centering around I, me, mine. But if you are able to do that with the understanding that I am serving not to a person, but to the consciousness in the person, Ishvara, the same relationship becomes different. Serving the husband becomes serving the Ishvara. Taking care of the child becomes taking care of the Ishvara. So the question is, what is your mental understanding? That makes a difference. Okay. So that mental understanding purifies you. The action is only outcome of that. Okay. So that's why in ancient time, people gave high respect to Pativrata, a woman who is dedicated to husband. So the Pativrata, Pati means Palayati, one who takes care. The clear understanding that one who takes care of me is not the person, is the consciousness, Ishvara. So with that understanding, they live their life. So basic Karma Yoga principle of Karma Yoga is, what is your understanding of your service? No, I do service. I take care of people. I do service in the society. I help so many people. It doesn't come under the qualification of a Karma Yoga. It comes under the qualification of social service. The social service doesn't qualify you for purification. Social service qualifies you for a Sargaloka at the best. You have done a good karma. Okay? Because your understanding and attitude is different. With a good social karma, you may qualify with good punya and go to Sargaloka. But it doesn't qualify for mukti. What qualifies for mukti? That I am serving the Lord in the form of living beings and non-living beings. Chara, achara. Okay? Because the chara, achara is in the form of Virat. The cosmos in the form of Virat. If you understand that, your actions will become Karma Yoga. Actions qualify for Karma Yoga. Okay? They don't become Karma Yoga yet. Okay? It becomes Karma Yoga when your actions become, you focus entirely on action, not the result thereof. Because in any action, there's a doer, doing, and result, deed. Doer, doing, and deed. Threefold split is there. If you continue to have threefold split, you still continue to have an individuality. Oh, I am doing this. I am doing this service. Okay, there's a threefold split. The threefold split will continue. If threefold split continues, how will it become Karma Yoga? How will it become purifying? How will you get rid of threefold split? The doer, deed, and doing. How will you get rid of it? Only when three becomes one. Doing. When you are doing, the complete attention is on doing, not on the deed, not on the doer. Now what happens? Three becomes one. So that three becoming one purifies you. As long as you still maintain three, so you have been doing so much of good work. This is what's happening. No. So when that three becomes one, when you are completely focused on doing, your attention is completely on doing. Most of the time, our condition is not on doing. What happens? I am doing this. Okay. Will the grace come or not? So the grace is not coming or not. As if grace is coming by train. Okay. I am doing this. Who will use this now? Who will use this? Okay. Who will use this is Ishvara. If your understanding is perfect, Ishvara will use it. If you are thinking of doing for a service to a person, then it becomes not Karma Yoga, it becomes Karma Yoga. Or at best, social service. Or you may get a good name and fame also. Your photo will come in a newspaper when you are alive or after death. Somewhere in photo will come. Okay? For a Karma Yogi's photo will not come anywhere because he doesn't show himself. It does silent work. Right? So mind is completely absorbed in action. Okay. The result comes from the God, Ishvara. This is the understanding of a Karma Yogi. I cannot force result. I cannot get attached to the result. Okay. This is the understanding of Karma Yogi. Now what will happen? If this understanding is there, then you will not keep on thinking of the result. It's like this. When you're working now, okay, will I get a marks or not? Will this work or not? This program will run or not? This bolt and Okay, so continuously thinking of the result. Your work you're not focusing. And Guruji, this fellow, I have come for Vedanta, and he has given me some AI work. He doesn't even know what the hell he's asking. AI has come just deep pressure. After even 60 years, Guruji doesn't understand what is AI, and now we are doing it. So your mind is completely not in the work. The mind is full of noise. If the mind becomes ekagra means one pointed. Okay, ekagra chitta is called. Chitta means consciousness. Ekagra chitta, one pointedness. Then what happens? Anything else comes from the subconscious. It'll get neglected. You will not give importance to what is coming from the subconscious impressions. So when you don't give importance to subconscious impressions, those subconscious impressions come and dissolve. Come and dissolve. Understand? They'll come and dissolve. Now, no. Why I'm doing this? Again, it'll go back. Chitta Shuddhi, where will happen? Your focus is not on the work. Focus on the vasana and samskara which are coming. Oh, I'm doing Karmayoga for last 15 years. Is this vasana coming out or not going inside? I don't know. Then vasana is going inside again. Your focus of Karmayoga is not vasana. Vasana Kshaya is a byproduct. Okay? If you make Vasana Kshaya as the main product, then Vasana will strengthen. Vasana Kshaya or Vasana going out, removal is the byproduct. Focus is on Karma Yoga. Focus in the action. Now, what kind of action is this? Any action, the result is not under our control at all. Nobody's control. Okay? Nobody can control the result because result comes from the universe, cosmos. It is dependent on many factors which we don't know. Okay, so we can hope for a result, but we cannot get attached to the result as when it comes. The result which comes because of many factors, cosmic functioning, which is called Ishvara functioning, and your karma. So it's an interaction of many things which we have no clue. So then what will happen? Whatever comes, we accept it as a God's grace. Ishvara's grace. Ishvara prasada. So when you take prasada, good or bad, accept it as Ishvara prasada, your mind will be calm. Mind will not be disturbed. So now action does not disturb your mind. In the process of action, vasanas will come, but they will get dissipated. And the result comes, you don't create further action, vasanas. Okay. So doing, while the process of doing, because of the ekagra chitta, means one pointed attention, whatever noise is coming, it just gets ignored, dissolves. The Karma Yoga is intently purifying because with intense focus, lot of vasanas will get dissolved. Understanding has to be there first. I am doing Ishvara. Then whatever result comes, you'll accept it. Why will you accept it? That's called surrender. Okay, surrender means whatever result comes, you'll accept it. Means what? Something failed. Hey Bhagavan, I tried to do this, it failed. It's your grace. In the process of failure, okay, you are teaching me where I have to improve. Okay. I learn from failures. If I get something good, favorable result, then what will he say? Normally what he says, everything which I did good, I did. If it is failed, it's because of Guruji. If it is failed, it's because of God. God didn't help him. So, see, when results are not favorable, immediately you have to understand how I can improve myself. That's a pointer to you to improve your action. Somewhere there's a noise in your mind. That noise will have to go. Okay. If the favorable result comes, hey Bhagavan, you have given this favorable result. Okay? It's your grace. How can I share with many more people? So that when favorable result comes, we will feel joyful. How can I share this joy with many more people? Hey, how do you share? See, I only did this. Yeah, I only did this. Yeah. Not like that.
Rating. Give me rating.
Huh? Give me a rating. No. Likes, thumbs up. No. Sharing means how I can make it useful to more people, society. That should be your attitude when the result comes. A karma yogi is like an arrow which is released. Karma yogi never stops at any obstacles. Some error comes, license is not working, and the teacher is not teaching properly. A karma yogi's mind doesn't deviate. It's like arrow focused. Okay, so a focused arrow which cannot come back, which cannot deviate. That's called karma yoga. So in the process, what happens? The tremendous ability to action comes. So then third aspect is that. First is the focus on the result. Focus is required for getting the result, but there is no focus on attachment to the result. You have to understand the difference. A karma yogi is focused on result like a sharp shooter. That no, I mean intention to do something. Yes, sankalpa. You are focused. This is what I want to do. Okay, this is what I am working. But you are not focused on. If you are not able to do that, you will not get depressed. If you do it, you will not get elated. If you are not able to do it, you will say it's God's grace and learn what you have to improve. If you are able to do it well, see how it can be increased and help more many people. Okay, so you are actually taking the motivation for working. You are removing. Others, all people work for motivation, success or failure. इसमें मेरा क्या है? What is in it for me? First question. If it's not for me, I won't do. Here the motivation is there. What is the motivation? Chitta Shuddhi, purification. And whatever result comes, mind will become peaceful and calm. If your mind is becoming agitated and restless, 100% you are not doing Karma Yoga. You are doing Karma Yoga. The sign of whether you do Karma Yoga or Karma Yoga is mind gets restless. If you fail, so what, yeah, big deal. If you succeed, how to improve it? What is there in life? Life is not a set of success and failures at all. Life is an experiment, experience. Okay, with the experience, we learn how to improve. So motivation for result is removed. Everybody goes to office for motivation for money. Okay, this motivation, other motivation. When you do help, talk to people. Oh, it's like especially between friends. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. I give you a kerchief for crying, you give me a kerchief for crying. You give me a towel for crying. I give kerchief, but you give me a towel. So some expectation. If you remove the expectation, what to do? If you remove the focus on result, what you do? That's what Karma Yoga is. Then your result you'll do not for result, not for reward, but as a service. If you are able to do that, then your mind becomes pure. Otherwise, your mind becomes polluted. Karma Yoga becomes Karma Yoga. So the third aspect of the Karma Yoga is non-doership. Understand there is no doership for anybody. The doership is an illusion created by the ego. The moment you say, I did it, the ego records it. I did it. Again, the vasanas get created. So 3 dimensions of Karma Yoga is completely focus on 100% focus on doing. No attachment to the result, but focus is there on the result. Then non-doership. with this, if you are able to do action, it will be intensely purifying. Karma yoga is intensely purifying. It doesn't that you have to do karma yoga for 10 years, 5 years. Every time you do karma yoga, there's a lot of intense purification happens. Okay. So then what happens? Then the magic happens.
Yeah, actually, it's the reverse for in many cases. As you said, yeah, doership. No, I'll tell you, doership. When things get done, we feel non-doership. When obstacles come, we feel doership.
So the question is, when things get done, we feel non-doership because it got done. When things not get done, also non-doership.
No, because somewhere my thing is blocking my capability is blocking.
No, this is where my capability is blocked. This is non-doership. That also you have to drop. You have to understand this body-mind complex is an instrument of God. If things are not working, it only means the working has to improve. The doership will not come.
It's like asking Maruti 800 to go at 200 kilometers per hour. It won't go.
We are not speaking of something beyond your ability. Within your ability, what you can do, improve it. Okay. And by constant improvement, a karma yogi attains perfection. Yoga karmashu kaushalam means that. Then also what will happen? Then he attains naishkarmya siddhi. Naishkarmya siddhi and enlightenment means same thing. Naishkarmya siddhi means non-doership. Okay. So we use the word enlightenment in this respect of construct of jnana. In the context of yoga, karma yoga, the karma yoga becomes karma yoga siddhi. It's called karma yoga siddhi is called naishkarmya siddhi. Means what? When you're doing karma yoga, there's still an effort. Okay. Again, come back. Focus the mind. Again, do it. Again, focus the mind. Okay. The mind will deviate, drift. It's not that it will be one shot. Okay. Some result comes, you'll get still upset. Okay. Then, oh, I'm not the doership, non-doership will still be missing. So now, as you start doing it more and more clearly, that entire thing falls off. Chitta Shuddhi has happened. Then Naishkarmi Siddhi happens, means you're establishing non-doership. Then the actions will be spontaneous. The creativity blooms. Okay. So that is the meaning of Karma Yoga. So the Naishkarmya Siddhi happens. So up to the point Naishkarmya Siddhi happens, it's a Karma Yoga. That means there's a yogi who is doing it. Still there's a sense of me, I am doing it. It's not gone fully. Okay. But at some point of time, if you do Karma Yoga intensely, that I am dissolves. It's called Naishkarmya Siddhi. Then what will happen? There's no doership. The actions are happening spontaneously. Whose actions are there? There's no me. The God only is operating. Okay. Before that complete Naishkarmya Siddhi happens, sometimes God sits in driver's seat, sometimes I sit in the driver's seat. We don't allow God to fully sit in the driver's seat. Okay. If things are going fine, okay, God, you are doing fine. Great. Great, God, go ahead. If things are not going fine, oh my God, why am I doing it? Okay, let me try something else. So on and off, God will be coming and going in the process of Karma Yoga. But in Naishkarmya Siddhi happens, there's no more coming and going. The God only operates through that body-mind complex fully. Now, when God operates through body-mind complex, Ishvara operates through body-mind complex, then what kind of vasana can be there? What vasana Ishvara has? Ishvara has no other vasana other than Loka Kalyana. And that vasana will not affect the individual. Your individual vasana will affect you. Loka Kalyana vasana will not affect you. Because it's not yours. It's a cosmic vasana, cosmic impression. Why cosmic impression will affect you? That's called Loka Kalyana vasana. So that's why in the Karma Yoga, Atmano mokshatam jagaditaya. Self-realization and selfless service. But when you do self-realization, selfless, still there is ego is there. Ego is getting gradually refined and purified. It's not that disappeared. No matter what you say, ego is still there. Right? It has become tamasic to rajasic to sattvic ego. It has become purified. So what is the sign of that? Tamasic ego is restless. Tamasic ego is cries, depression or elation. Rajasic ego is action. Sattvic ego, mind becomes calm, peaceful. When the mind ego is becoming sattvic, the lakshana qualities are shama, dama, titiksha, uparati, shraddha, samadhana, mukshatva develop fully. That's the meaning of sign of ego has become sattvic. When the ego is dropped fully, then it's enlightenment. It's called Naishkarmi Siddhi. So when Naishkarmi Siddhi has happened, there's no individual there. Only Ishvara. So Loka Kalyana Vasana, how will it affect the individual? It will not affect the individual. Okay. So earlier when Atma Moksha Jagati, you are still doing for purification. There's a desire for purification and offering to Ishvara. So this means still me and Ishvara is there. Even the understanding is becoming more and more refined. Okay. But whatever karma you do will not come back to you as karma phala because you are doing it for Ishvara. Now, after Naishkarmi Siddhi, there's no karma phala concept also. Everything is God's action. What is your problem? Okay. Now, any questions? Did I answer your question? What about you? Anybody has a question?
Focus on action. The moment you say focus on action, that is the yoga.
It's yoga.
There's no two in it.
There's no two.
Because you remove the two.
Yeah.
There's no tripodi.
There.
The yoga is there.
Yeah.
Now, vasana come in the way, maybe that will disturb the focus.
Yeah.
It will shake.
Yeah.
There may be yoga. That's a process. Then the focus continues. Focus on result.